how to create a plastic wrap effect that you get in Photoshop, but in Affinity Photo. How to create this effect. First thing to do, just going to remove this effect. So let's just undo that and delete that. So now with this image, I'm just going to duplicate it. Now it's a picture of London, Piccadilly Circus, I think, Glasshouse Street, maybe Regent Street, not exactly certain. But once you've got this, what you can then do is go to Layer and Duplicate. And this works with, of course, any other image as well. So Duplicate, duplicated it. And also, I'm going to apply an effect to it, a blur. You could apply all kinds of different blurs, maybe 3 or 4 layers. You could create some interesting combinations using that approach. So filters, blur, and Gaussian blur. But say you could use many of the other blurs to create maybe like zoom blur to create some really interesting weird effects. So there's the background. It's been blurred. And I'm going for about 36. You can, of course, vary it. Click apply. Now, I'm also going to use a blend. So over here, you've got blends and layers. You can find the layers panel in the window menu. And I'm going to go for linear burn. And I think that creates quite a nice effect anyway. But I don't want that. What I want is the plastic wrap effect in Affinity Photo. So next step, just go to filters. And then down here, I'm just going to go to colors and procedural texture. Now I've used procedural texture a lot in recent videos, and please check those out as well. In this case, I'm just going to have one here. When you go into this, it's empty. It's a weird filter, but it looks really daunting, but just click the plus, that adds an equation. Initially, it puts it to R. I don't want that, so you can deselect it and then click here instead, the alpha. And it basically now looks like what the original photo. And you can vary this equation. I'm just going for this one because I happen to like it. R plus G, that's the red channel, plus G, green channel, plus B, blue channel, and then divided by 3. And you could vary that as well. Divide by 6, divided by 2, up to you. And just tap off. And then click apply. And you can see now it fades it away. You can only see it really here over in the layers panel. Obviously, you've got the original image. But with that, you can now go down to effects, as long as that layer is selected. Click here. And here, go for bevel and emboss. You could try the others as well. 3D probably creates some interesting. And also, you've got lots of different types here. So pillow. And I'm going to change radius. And you can also change soften. And as you do that, you'll notice as you do it, it's slightly changed. It doesn't look very much initially. So you can push this up, say 90 foot. Now you can see it. It does vary, depends on the size of the document. This document, I think it must be about 6,000 or so. So you have to push it up a fair amount. And you can push this to, 200, 300, whatever you want, by entering a value here if you want. But you can see now you've got that, and you can change the soften. And just to prove it, I can put 200. Let's put 200 in. And you can see the effect there. And also you can modify direction, so you can move this around. And I think this is one of the things, again, it's not something you could exact science, because of course it depends on the image, what you want to get, the result you want to get, but it creates a plastic wrap effect. You can see this effect, exactly the same that you would see in a plastic wrap effect in Photoshop. And of course you can vary other things, profiles, also highlights, all those sort of settings. And I'm going with 200 here. So click close. Now you've got that. What you can now do, don't have to, of course, merge them, but I'm just going to do that. Layer and down to merge visible. So merge visible. And it's all turned into that. File. And then I can export it. So file and export, or file and print, of course. So it's generating preview. You can see it takes a few seconds because it's quite a large document. And you can see the result there. So you can print that off and or export it to another application. Hope you found this of interest. Any questions about the plastic wrap effect or filter in Affinity Photo, please let me know in the comments below. Always great to hear from you. Bye.